Hi, I'm Jane Esselstyn.
Oh, I'm Ann Esselstyn.
Hi, and I'm Chef Karen.
And Karen, as you guys know Karen, she's been on here a couple times before. That you did the Pro Athlete Burger, and what was the other one?
The stuffed quinoa red peppers.
Oh, that's right.
Those were one of Ann's favorites.
And we made so many of those because she had a whole batch she made ahead of time, and then we made a whole batch. So we had, I remember having those for days. They were so good. And today, Karen is making another thing that's so chefy, that's things that we don't make. I mean, today, would you tell us what we're going to make?
Oh my gosh, it is just overwhelmingly beautifully, I don't know, exciting.
Yes. So what is it, Karen?
So today we're going to make some red lentil wraps. The theme is lentils. They're super nutritious, and they're probably one of the healthiest legumes that you can eat. So I'm just trying to put some recipes out there that give people more ideas and ways to use lentils.
Well, now red lentils in particular, they're so beautiful, and they are so, what's the word? Like they can be changed. Versatile, fungible,
What I love
fantastic.
about red lentils is that they dissolve quickly when you're cooking.
Yes.
Other lentils keep their shape, and so they can just be part of whatever.
Karen's cooking them in a cool way. What do we make? What are we making?
So
What are
we're
we making?
making red lentil wraps. So this.
Let's say it again.
Red lentil wraps.
Yes, wraps.
Yes.
Not buying them in plastic. We're gonna make them.
Yes, they're super easy. So this is what they look like. This is how you can buy them in the store. I have not yet seen the red lentil flour, but it may be coming someday. But you can make this.
This is red lentil flour.
Yes.
Let me just see the texture.
It's just total flour.
It's just flour.
Yes.
Amazing.
So look at see that poof. Wait, look at this slow motion action. Ready? Poof. You see
it's
that?
a cloud of
A cloud of red
lentils.
red lentil dump.
We can
How'd
throw-
you make that?
So we can show you. I put these in the blender, and
how much is there? 2 cups. Oh.
I used, as we spill all over your cutting board, that's okay. I put a cup in, and then put the lid on.
Is this a cup worth?
Pretty much. I do like to remeasure after the flour is made, but that is a cup. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. You can turn it up higher.
Woo!
Karen, do you have to have
Oh look, it's flowing over. All the
Yes, Ann.
You'd have to have a Vitamix for this, or could you do it?
Wait, get in there. Ready? Get inside.
I
Get
think
inside.
any blender would work, but I don't think you're going to get the same consistency in a food processor.
I feel so witchy.
It's making a red cloud. It's gorgeous.
Bubble, boil in trouble.
Yes.
Is it supposed to do that? Is that what
Yeah,
it's like?
I mean, it's fine. Yes. Yes.
Love that. Okay. So
And
our I'm having so much fun with this.
Yeah. Well, you should. I mean, cooking should be fun.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Yes. Don't worry about screwing up so much and just make things. So I do like to remeasure the flour because sometimes it doesn't make exactly a cup.
Mm-hmm.
So what I do at home is just make a huge batch of the flour, keep it in my cupboard, and then I just measure out a cup of the flour, which is here.
Nice.
And then I would use that to make the wraps.
Karen,
Yes.
I can't remember my question. It was so important.
Okay.
It'll come to
So
you.
are we using this red lentil flour or this?
Yes.
There's some red lentils in there still. I think.
Yeah, well, you could
know what
take-
happened?
I know. Does this, you say you put this in your cupboard, does it not need to be refrigerated after it's floured?
I mean, it depends on how long you're gonna wait to use it, but it's just basically the lentils come out of your cupboard, so you can just put them in your cupboard. If I wasn't gonna use it for a long time, you can put it in the fridge or even the freezer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you don't refrigerate lentils, and you don't refrigerate. I mean, you don't refrigerate most flours. I mean, you freeze everything. I know. But there's some other lentils in here, so I'm just going to high speed get rid of all the.
Okay.
Okay. Woo! Okay.
You wanted more smoke, Jane, I know.
No, I love
Exactly.
like that.
Then the next thing we're going to put in is some flax egg, which is just flax and water. And it looks like this after you let it sit for about 15 or 20 minutes. It starts like this with the ground flax, which you can buy ground or you can make your own from flaxseed.
Yeah, we often talk about flaxseed meal and we add water. We don't often call it a flax egg,
Right.
but lots of people
But that's
do. And when
what's
you
so
see
nice
it,
to see that, Karen, is it shows you just exactly how
texture
it
is.
coagulates,
Yeah.
whatever.
And how it's going to hold this together. I will say, after many tries, I originally tried this recipe with just the flax because we are adding additional water. But you have to let the flax sit and create this consistency or else the wraps don't stay together.
So that it makes a difference.
It does.
Turning it into the egg type.
Yes,
make
and
it
that's not always the case in every recipe that I've tried in baked goods and such, but for this, for whatever particular reason, it comes out better if you make the flax and water mixture first instead of just dumping the flax in. So it seems like a little bit of an extra step, but it is worth it.
Okay.
So then this goes in with this.
Into the smoke. I think it's so fascinating how it's like, I couldn't imagine working in a flour mill. You would just have to wear a mask all day.
Yes, you would. Yes.
And now do we close it up? Or
Yeah. Let's spin that up and then we need 2 cups of water.
Here you go.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you, Anne.
Do we spin this already? Or?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, there goes all the flax.
You can scrape this down a little bit and then we'll just pour the water. Do you want to pour that in?
Oh, well, there.
And you want to go.
No, it doesn't matter.
Does that look right?
Yes.
We have a little under cup of lentils, so I didn't put all the 2 cups in. All right.
Yeah, that's fine. Because we're really going to cook with this.
Okay. So we have made this.
Smell that.
Karen, does this look right? Oh, it looks like a milkshake or something.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Let's
So
can we show what we've made?
Yes, pour that in here. Okay.
Or you can use the measuring cup maybe?
Yeah, that's fine. I hope it all fits.
And that's going to make into wraps?
Yes. Well, the other secret is letting it rest for a bit before you make the wrap, so it really gets all of the benefits from the flax mixture that you put in. So 30 minutes is probably the minimum you want to let it rest, but I like to make it and leave it in my refrigerator and then make them the next day. And you can leave this in your fridge for like up to a week. So just
Karen's
make 'em.
so amazing. Remember I mentioned the red pepper tray she brought that I already made and then we made more? She's done the same thing with this red lentil flat wrap batter. This we just made, 2 seconds ago. But you made this last night or this morning? When did you make that?
Yesterday.
And look at the texture of this. Wade, can you see the texture of that? It gets a little bit thicker. And how would you describe that, Karen?
Yes. Viscous,
Viscous?
maybe?
We have cleared our deck a little bit here. And in doing that, we've let our batter settle a little bit. And we're actually still going to be using the batter that Karen made last night.
Yes.
And we let our pan over here heat up. Karen brought her own, is it a crepe? What'd you call it? A crepe pan?
Yes, crepe pan.
It's a non-stick crepe pan. And again, we use non-stick because with all of our, heart disease patients and people who are looking to not use extra oil in their diet, in their world, in their life, in their cooking, a non-stick pan is an option. I understand there's issues with it. And if you don't want to do that, don't. Just find a pan that sticks. So speaking of sticking, let's see how the first one goes because we all were just talking about
The first thing always is a disaster.
The first pancake, the first whatever you're baking, it's almost like the pan needs to welcome it.
Yes.
So let's have chefy Karen.
Well, the first thing you need to do when you go to use the batter is give it a really good stir because it will settle a little bit. And
oh,
then-
like some of the lentils will.
yeah, I mean, it just gets, yes, they separate a little bit. So you want to stir it up. And then we'll come over here. And yes, I can.
How much?
smell
How
the
big is that?
This is a third of a cup. You can try any size. The bigger you go,
Oh, do
the
you hear that
harder it
Do I hear
sounds.
any sizzle?
Yes.
yes.
Ooh.
And then you
Oh,
could,
that's a perfect little wrap. Look.
I know. For now, wait till we try to flip it because it is the first one.
Wow. How long do you wait? Is it like a pancake?
Yes,
Do you
it's
just
like a
wait?
pancake. You want to get a lot of those bubbles going. and
Look at
then-
all these beautiful little steam. This is
Yeah.
like, I do feel so witchy. We have smoky lentils.
I want to just get that heat.
Okay. Nope, not yet.
Sorry, my mom and I were laughing at something else. This looks delicious. This looks amazing. No, I feel so witchy with just cooking is such chemistry and power and to
Yeah, but you can't be afraid of the chemistry of
no, no,
cooking.
no.
You got to just jump in and do it. And if it doesn't turn out, oh well.
How long do we wait, Karen? I feel
A
like
few minutes. Well,
No. I feel
no,
like,
no, no. I don't want to rush a thing.
look at you. Look at it.
I brought my own spatula.
Well, that's
Wonderful
like that spatula is like as
I love my
wide as
spatula.
it's as
And
wide
look,
as
it's all burned because it's been used.
Oh, look at
uh,
you. You could just flip that.
Oh.
Oh, Karen.
So the first one came out great. We did it.
Oh,
Yay.
Yay.
And then the second side doesn't need to cook quite as long.
I can't believe that's just lentils.
I know. And water and flax.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
What a transformation.
that is.
Yes.
I mean, because I guess when you look at like when you go buy wraps, you look at the ingredients of a wrap and it just says like whole wheat flour or whatever and water and salt or whatever. But that's just that's
But
kind of it.
Karen, this is revolutionary for. Oh,
Wow. Anne's hands are so
It
cold.
might burn
oh
your
I
hand.
want
a
to
little.
have burned hands. Oh my goodness. And let me flip it over. Oh, look. Ow.
Yeah.
Let's make a few more, eh?
Okay. Sure. Whatever.
Can I try to make one?
Yes, please.
Anne, you want to try to make one? You want to go first?
What? I want to eat one.
Oh, there you go. Just right. You pour it. You aim
Yep.
for the center. Just
Yep.
okay.
I have made them the size of that pan if you want to make larger ones, but I would work up to that size. Practice your flipping technique.
Can I flip it like this?
Yes, you can, but I would first make sure with the spatula that it's unstuck
Yeah,
from
yeah.
the pan. And then try it.
Okay, we're gonna cue
what
up some music. No,
Karen, if you make a lot of these ahead of time.
Yes.
Karen,
Look
you
at what
make a
they
lot
look
of
like.
these ahead of time. Oh, Karen.
Okay,
All right,
I want
now,
to show forward.
Well, wait, Karen.
I don't know if where Wade's camera is, but Karen, show. Just show.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Anne just asked if
No. But my question is, if you make a lot ahead of time, how do you warm them, or should you warm them, or do you?
Yes,
warm
because if they're cold out of the fridge, they can crack a little bit. I mean, they might.
do I? Is it time?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes. But they can be enjoyed cold. They're good
Yeah.
cold as well.
them? But to warm them, what do you do?
Okay.
Oh, nice! I've never tried that.
Does it go back?
Just for like a 30
hot second,
seconds or
okay.
something. Yeah.
I'm turning it down a wee bit because that cooked quite quick.
Yeah. The pan's getting a little too hot now, so.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
turn it down to a little bit
You
lower.
can enjoy these cold or hot though. And you can see, look, these,
They're
I make them
flexible.
and then I put them in a container, like an airtight container in my fridge. And then you can just grab them. And what I usually do if I want to heat them up is I put the filling in and then put them in my pan.
These look like
And heat the
pancakes.
filling and the pan. Yeah.
Okay, Karen, we're gonna maybe make a few more wraps back here, but then I'd love to see how you make
Enjoy them?
How do you enjoy them? Yeah.
Yes. Perfect.
All right, Anne's gonna give it a go back here.
Okay.
Let's see it. Oh, I turned it
We
down.
turned the fire down.
The fire.
Yeah, we're doing this over a fire.
With fire.
So you have two choices. You can make them all ahead of time and leave them in your fridge like we discussed a minute ago. Or you can just leave the batter in your fridge and make them fresh and hot when you want to eat. Yeah, as needed. That's so I've done both.
It's invisible.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah. Follow it. Yes!
Not too good a catch there.
Right. Hey, you caught it though. It didn't land on the floor.
Nice. Wow. That's nice and edgy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, hooray.
I love it.
Okay. Wait, let's let it warm up. Let it warm. Let it. Let's see how you release this, mommy. This is actually kind of exciting. Oh, don't get too aggressive. Oh, yes, nice. Okay, perfect. Aren't you curious to taste those?
I'll take it.
What I'm trying to do is eat that little piece.
I should have known.
Oh, so good.
Oh,
Nice.
Thank you.
Just that little crumble over there.
Hey.
Well done. Okay, so we now release it up because we each have made one now, and with Karen's guidance, we're gonna make lentil wraps.
Yay.
Yeah. Okay, let's get the hands over here. All right, and turn this off.
I think my color is the most beautiful.
Karen, we've all made one of your red lentil wraps. I feel so empowered with this, the simplest of recipes.
That's the idea. I'm so glad to hear you say that. Yeah.
So now what do we do?
You don't have to always rely on the store-bought wraps.
Yeah.
I mean, they're nice to know it's out there if you're busy and you know, have a hectic day, but this is an easy, fun thing to do.
Hey, one thing. How many tablespoons of flax did you have in that water? 1?
2 tablespoons of flax and 4 tablespoons of water.
Okay.
Yes.
So 1 to 2
No.
ratio.
Yeah.
Ratio.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
Doing some mental math here, feeling okay.
Yes,
So get
yes,
while they're still warm.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So the filling consists of I caramelized some onions.
And we can fly in how to cook onion here. Wait, thank you.
Okay, and then
With mushrooms.
the mushrooms I just did with a little soy sauce, and then we sautéed some spinach, and then we also
When you saute
made
the spinach, nothing but spinach.
right,
there.
exactly. And then
What are these beauties?
these are 2 versions of like cashew ricotta, I guess. There's a ton of different recipes online. Everybody's doing it. I feel like in the plant-based world, there's a lot of versions out there. These are just versions that I've come up with.
You know what our favorite old century is that stand by? It's just our hummus. Hummus works. But this is beautiful and this is different.
What
so
is
can you
Hummus would be great. That is cashew ricotta. So it's just raw cashews that we soaked for about 20 minutes in warm water.
Then do we pour the water off?
Yeah, you pour the water
Just pour the water
off.
off, Mommy, thank you.
And those will go in there.
Another witchy move. I'm getting excited. Woo!
Yes.
Oh, I almost dropped my lid. Flip my lid. So this is gonna be soaked cashews.
Yes.
And then what else?
And we put in the juice from half a lemon. Ooh, sorry.
We have a citrus.
Okay, well, this is fine.
Look at.
And then you just catch all the seeds in your fingers, and then the juice goes.
Well, that's if you got a nice, flexible, juicy lemon.
Yes, correct. Absolutely. Okay.
And then have a sweet potato that's been cooked. Or no, what you tell me what's next. So this is
question.
This is soaked cashews and lemon juice and
then while it's usually I blend that and then with a little water while it's blending, and then we'll add the sweet potato or the
just
yeah
that
turn it
down.
on. I know, but I didn't know what to do. Super high.
How much water?
Anywhere from 2 tablespoons to like 4 tablespoons of water. And then I'm just going to turn this off for a second and say that sometimes if I'm not adding the sweet potato, I like to put in some nutritional yeast, and it gives it a little bit of a cheesy flavor. So we can do that. Or
What if you did both?
You can do both. So I think
Whoa.
this version here is with the nutritional yeast that I made the other day, and this is with the sweet potato. So why don't we put both in here, and then we'll have all three.
I love that.
A third option. Oh my gosh.
So I just couple tablespoons, depends on how cheesy you want to make it. I'm just going to dump some in here and then keep processing. I forgot to mention
That was loud.
I know.
My husband gave me ear defenders to
Yeah.
use when you're.
Oh, okay. The one thing I forgot to mention that is important to note is that sweet potato was baked.
Oh yeah, that was a big
Baked
sweet potato. And
Not raw.
And the hide had been removed.
Yes, or you could boil it if you want to boil it or steam it, but it needs to be cooked. Yes. Yes.
That's what Jane does a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get this on up, but do you want to use whatever you have here?
Yes.
And I'm just gonna.
Okay. Yeah. So why don't we? I don't know. We can let Anne create her own wrap, which is fun to do.
Well,
with
I'd
your...
love to have you go first.
Okay. Okay. So I do enjoy the sweet potato. I'll take my own wrap that I made off the bottom. So I'll have that one.
I can't help myself. I want to have a little taste of this. Do you mind?
Go for it. And then I put a huge spread of that. And then
Oh, this is just like
we're going
that
to
tastes so much like
some onions,
cheesy.
some spinach. Yeah.
Wow.
And, oh, I made a huge filling here. And then some mushrooms.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
And then,
Oh my gosh.
yeah, and just wrap it up. Should I take a bite? Or I'll wait and you make yours
no.
and then we'll
I'm
taste.
coming.
Yes.
Woo! Wait. What?
You can put a little of both of these if you want the nutritional yeast and the, because we're still getting that one out of the container.
Yeah, this one is actually kind of a
little
cool.
chunkier.
Well, it's a little chunkier, but it's a cool combo. I like it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I like it. Yeah, try a little bit of that too, Mommy.
My gosh, my stomach is.
I know. I heard that. Here. Let me
ready
give
to
you a little
take
hit.
a
Let me give
bite.
you a little hit. Let me give you a little hit in the end.
Okay.
Woo! Gosh, you could put any. You could fill these with anything,
Yes.
and
Whatever your personal preference is, for sure. But they're just nice to have around.
yeah. So I know Wade would want one probably with sriracha, right? Okay.
We had them this past weekend at home, and we put our black bean burger recipe that I've made on your videos before.
Which is called. Do you remember the name of it?
Pro Athlete Black Bean Burger.
And we're gonna flag it
Veggie
in
burger.
here. Pro Athlete Veggie Burger. And Karen, why did we call it Pro Athlete Veggie Burger? Because you.
I work with a lot of professional athletes that like to eat healthy, have to eat healthy to maintain their careers, and they like to eat the black bean burgers before a game, after a game.
And what I love is what.
Anytime at all.
During a game.
No, what I love is that Karen, when Karen and I often walk for hours together, and after she's run her 10 miles in the morning already.
Did you already today?
You caught me today. I took the day off because I needed my sleep.
Yes, you were up till midnight at a game. But anyway, one thing you said about your athletes is that none of the athletes eat dairy, which I thought was so fascinating. None of them, because they wanted to have great recovery. And okay, let's have a bite here. I'm almost done with my job. Anyway, so yeah, Pro Athlete burgers would be amazing in here. Well, this is just a vehicle for anything.
This is transformational.
Wait, here, wait. I know.
This
I
is
feel.
transformational.
I want to see you making them.
Woo!
All right, Wade, we're gonna get a little bit of everything. You guys start, and then Wade, you're gonna get one.
Oh.
Wade, you want a little bit of everything?
I'll do a little bit of everything.
Hey, we're gonna split it, so I'm gonna cut this half for you. And what else? Oh, I was gonna give you a little bit of Karen's. Oh, look, you're so smooth, Karen. Look at that. Okay, we're gonna make Wade one here with some Frank's hot sauce.
Here, or this.
Oh, here. And this is really hot now, Wade. There we go. Yeah, perfect. Okay.
Okay, whoops.
All right, I'm going to cut this so you get half, I get half.
Give him the whole thing.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay. Here,
If I have to.
if you have to. Try that hot end. See how it goes. Red lentil wrap with, okay, let's. So
Karen?
what Karen has made here, and I got to make more wraps because I didn't get one, is red lentil wrap from
Red
Red
lentils,
lentils.
flax, and water.
the flax, and your tip is that the flax should be soaked, or when you hydrate
Some
it,
water, yes.
and
So it gets kind of viscous, like,
Karen,
and
this
that's
would be-
it.
yes.
This would be such
Hey, wait, any comment?
That was fantastic.
He's too busy. He's too
thank
busy.
you.
Here.
this would
Yeah.
be such a cool thing to have for a whole group of people.
Yes.
Napkin and a plate.
Yeah, and the nice thing about it is that the batter can be made ahead of time, and the wraps can also be made ahead of time if you want to do that, or if you just want to have everybody making their own wraps. So
Yeah. So the wrap was really like, the wrap is beyond a pro move. That was so cool. And the fillings can be whatever. But I do think the fillings, and those of you with heart disease who are following us, please know that your hummus can work beautifully. It's just it's a mortar to hold whatever you fill it with.
Yes.
And you can use cooked vegetables, fresh vegetables, whatever, because it is truly like, isn't it like a piece of, it's just bread. I mean, like it's a wrap.
Bread.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just like, woo.
And speaking of a wrap,
But it's tasty bread.
Why, thank you.
Karen, what else can you tell us? Because otherwise, I think it's a
I'm
wrap.
going to say that a lot of the clients that I work with, and not just the athletes, a lot of clients that are really sick and need help eating better to improve their health, are not eating gluten for many reasons, a variety of reasons. So this is what I tried to come up with as a way for them to have wraps that they can enjoy.
Oh my gosh! And so yeah, I mean, people who have celiac obviously want to, and some people have glucose, gluten sensitivities.
Or,
but
yeah,
but
wheat
but wheat,
allergies or-
yeah. So but wheat is not an enemy of those who it's not an enemy. But
Correct.
if it is an enemy to you, it is.
Yes.
So I think this is stunning. Lentil. What are we going to call this?
I just call them red lentil wraps, but what are we going to...
Red lentil wraps
Yeah.
with
With
a-
I mean, no more needs
with
really
a-
said, and you can fill them with whatever you want.
whatever you want. But I love this is like a cashew.
3-ingredient red lentil wrap, maybe that's what we call it.
All right. Well, anyway, so I think it's a wrap. All right.
Yes.
We want to know what you're putting in your red lentil wrap from Chef Karen. And by the way, Chef Karen, she's so amazing, and we have been so lucky to have her for 3 videos, and we're going to have another one soon. But she's going to have her own channel, so we would love to direct you to her channel. And will you please share the name of your channel?
Chef Karen _Clee.
What is Clee? What is Clee?
For CLE. Yes, for Cleveland.
Chef Karen CLE. Thanks so much. Let us know what you have on your wrap. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thanks for watching.
Woo, it's so good.